Hey guys, Angel here. So excited about today's video. Today we're going to talk about how do you find your target market. If you've been in business for a while and you feel like you have so many great products, so many great programs to put people through, however, you're not actually talking to anybody right now, nobody's really talking to you, stay until the end of this video. It is my intention to help you find your target market. Thing that I want you to think about, number one, it's a question, and that is this: who do you want to work with? That is so crucial to this whole creation process. When you think about, oh, I have a heart to help people, and I work with so many coaches that just want to help everybody. And I understand that I want to help the babies, the kids, the elderly, the people struggling with this issue, the people struggling with that issue. I do too, and that makes us a good human being. However, it makes it kind of sucky in business. You have to have a target market of people that you are targeting, people that you are trying to enroll into your products, your programs, and ultimately just get their attention so you can help them. So think about who would be your dream client. What would be her ultimate struggle? Would it be she's struggling with releasing weight off of her body? Is she struggling with her confidence? Is she struggling with being a single mom, raising children on her own? What is she struggling with? And then think about, who do I want to work with? Think about that. When you come up with who it is that you want to work with, you will make your job so much easier, and you'll make it easy for the people that are seeking out your knowledge, your wisdom, your expertise. You'll make it so much easier for them, because when they land on your page, your YouTube video, your website, or meet you at the grocery store and you start talking to them, they will know that you are exactly who they have been looking for. Number two is to go where they are. Where do your potential clients hang out? Where do they frequent? Where are they? Everybody, I will say this, number one, everybody is online. But then by everybody being online, or most people being online, I don't like speaking in general terms, most of the people that are online, then you have to figure out, where is your audience at? Where do they hang out? Are they on Instagram? Or are they on Facebook? Or are they on Twitter? Figuring out where they are and going to where they are. For instance, when I used to own my boutique, I had one location, and then I had another location that I opened up in Baltimore City. And it was at a place called Patapsco Flea Market. I knew that the items that I made for Patapsco Flea Market did not fit the bill or the niche or the style for the people at my other store. So there were things that I would make and go down to Patapsco Flea Market and sell it there, because I knew if I sold it in my store, it wouldn't sell. I had to go where the people were that I knew that would like the style of jewelry or clothes or whatever it is that I was making. So think about, if you help young girls go back to your school, remember we talked about that in another video, go back to the school that you graduated from, or you're an alma mater from. I just learned that word a couple years ago. I had no idea what that meant. So you can go back to your schools, go back to your old jobs if you haven't burned any bridges. Another place where you can find your targeted people is at networking events. Now, if you go to a networking event, I highly suggest you go to one that is a paid networking event, because people typically that will pay attention. People that pay to get into a room, typically, not that they seem to be more quality, but they are there more for a reason. Unless it's not like you're going, your girlfriend says, hey, come to this networking event with me. There's no skin off your back. You're just like, okay, it's free to get in. You kind of show up. You don't really have too much invested. But when you walk into that room and you have paid to be in that room, you are perked up a little bit different. You are now paying attention. So go where your clients are, go where your potential clients are. And that leads me to number three. Create specific content for the people that you want to work with, or for the person that you want to work with. If you can get this down to a person, that one person is multiple people. But when you create your content, think about that you're talking to that one person sitting across from you, not to many people, because that will just make you feel like, oh my goodness, what do you guys all want from me? When you can get it in your mind that it is just one person that you're creating that content for. So if I'm in the market, if you are a fitness coach and I'm in the market to tone my arms, which I'm always in the market to tone my arms, and you're a fitness coach, and you start making videos on how to tone your arms, or 5 ways to tone your arms at home, or 5 ways to tone your arms at the gym, or if you don't have enough time, let me show you how to do this quick workout at home. If you start making content specifically for the person that wants to tone their arms, or specifically for the person that wants to release the weight off of their body, what do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen? They're going to follow you. They're going to tune into you. They're going to listen to you. They're going to say, oh my goodness, where have you been all of my life? I need this information. So it really isn't too much about going out to seek to find your audience as much as it is of you injecting yourself into the marketplace, putting out your awesome, unique, creative content out into the marketplace and allowing people to come to you. But you do have to be strategic about it. We all have heard that saying, build it and they will come. I like to say build it, market it, and then they will come. So you want to build your content, put it out there strategically. Remember, if you don't like Twitter, why are you putting it on Twitter? You know you're not going to go back and check and see if anybody commented or anything. So stick with the places that you love, but make sure you are where your audience is. And number 4, I'm going to take it back old school. So if any of you guys have ever been in a multi-level marketing company, you know that they always tell you to start with 100 people. Make a list of 100 people that you know that you can contact and let them know what it is that you're doing. And so I often like to say, think back, like I said, going back to your schools, but think back to jobs, thinking back to family, friends, or somebody that you knew back in the day that studied personal development. This is a new venture for you. This is a great time and opportunity for you to write down those 100 people. Even if you don't get to 100, the whole object is to get you to start thinking bigger and not just the little people, that we hang with all the time. You have to expand yourself. You have to really put yourself out there. So writing down those 100 people may jog your memory. Like, oh, I remember I had an English teacher, and now, oh, I also remember that she had a program that she helped teenage girls after school. Let me contact her. See how that works? See how that works? And number 5 is money moves everything. It is paid targeted marketing for the win. There are so many platforms that you can target your audience. Facebook, Instagram, those who I've experienced with myself. I mean, you can get it down to the nitty gritty, and you will have your promotion in front of the people that are interested in exactly what it is that you're doing. Now, I do recommend working with somebody that specializes in that, because I just fooled around with it, but it kind of worked for me during that time. So if you want to take that route, make sure that you work with someone that specializes in creating those ads and those sales. I did it before. It wasn't necessarily an ad, it was just a boosted post, and it did work. However, I'm not that well versed on the ad part of Facebook and social media and all of that, so I would highly recommend working with someone if that's an avenue that you want to take, which I do recommend. That is an avenue that you want to take, because money moves everything. So I have done paid promotions like on Instagram with someone or people that have bigger pages than me, and paying them to post something for me. So always remember that money moves everything. And people, listen, I know how sometimes we can feel about money, but let's remember that scripture tells us that money answereth all. So I'm sticking with that. If this video has helped you guys know that I absolutely love you guys so much. So make sure that you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell so you do not miss another video. And also, don't forget to connect with me over here on Instagram, my second favorite social media platform. Make sure that we are connected over there, and you guys stay tuned for the next video. I'll see you guys in the next video.